Okay, now that you have Lightworks 14 downloaded and installed, you're going to want to create a new project. So I've opened Lightworks here. Be sure to make note of your username and password. Lightworks from time to time may ask you for a username and password so that you can get access. And so let's start a new project. So I'm going to click here where it says create a new project. And I'll just name it Slideshow Ken Burns. The nines, okay? And I'll choose the frame rate as set it to auto and then create. All right, the next thing I'm going to want to do is import media into Lightworks that I can work with. And I'm going to import basically 3 media types. I'm going to import still images, digital video, and digital audio. So let's go ahead and do that. First, I'm going to import my go to local files here. And this is an audio file. I'll import that in a second. And let's import the Studio 7 images first, okay, for the slideshow. And this is what in the Ken Burns effect. So I want to import these 4 images. And I've got them highlighted. I can highlight them all, I should say, like so, and then click import. All right, and you'll see them come into the bin here. And next what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to try to stay organized because I know that I'm going to import quite a bit of footage. So I'm going to click on the little plus sign here and I just want to create a new empty bin and I'll call this BMW. All right. So now what we can see is that the all of these files that I'm bringing in are located in the bin called BMW. All right. So let me go in and import. I'm going to click on clips there and let me go in and import all the nines footage, okay, which is video footage. So I'm going to go back to local files here and then navigate to where I know the nines project or the nines files are on the hard drive. And so here it is. Here they are. And I'm going to highlight them all and just follow the same process essentially. And I can see they're all highlighted and then I'm going to import them. And there they are. And they're all highlighted here. I'm going to create a new bin. And I'll just call this the nines. Okay. So now I've got all my nines footage here. I've got all my BMW footage here. And I can see all of the media just by clicking on clips. Okay. And so the next thing I'm going to bring in, I'm going to bring in the audio. All right. I'm going to go back to local files again. And I know where the audio is. It is let's see, it's in a couple places actually. I'm going to bring in 2 files. The first file, I'll bring in the MP3 that I have, which is, let's see, let me just go back up to week 7 here. Studio 7 audio. Actually, it's a WAV file. This is the file that, a little bit of a tangent here. So go to Free Sound Project and download like a little music bed or something. This is what I've downloaded and this is gonna accompany the slideshow that I create. All right, so that's what this file is here. I'm gonna go ahead and import that. Okay, and then what I can do is I'll just click on this and put it in the audio bin. All right. So there's my nice organized bin, and let me import one more file. And that is actually, let me go back to Studio 8 now. It's all good practice for navigating around. And here it is, Studio 5, all tracks combined. Now, in Studio 8, the nines movie teaser, you're going to use your sound collage that you created, your noise collage in Studio 5 as the music bed for that movie trailer, okay? Now, you may have exported out as an OGG file and you need to convert that to an MP3 file. I'll show you how to do that in a later video. Lightworks doesn't read OGG files, okay? So you need to transcode from OGG to MP3. Really easy process. And I'll make a video to show you how to do that. But nevertheless, I've got my MP3 file. I'm going to import it. And let me go back to project contents here. I don't know if it imported. Let's try it again. There it is. And so it's in my audio tab, because that's the bin. That's the bin I had selected. Okay. So in the next video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the interface, and then we're going to start actually composing within the timeline. And I'll get into some details with regard to how to complete Studio 7 and Studio 8.